Hey guys, What If here, and welcome back to NASCAR 2011 The Game Career Mode, part number 17. We're going to be doing Bristol and Atlanta in this part, and then we'll be pretty much nearly starting the, or at least we'll be beginning the chase in the next part, but for now, we got to wrap up this pre-chase season and all that stuff, so 50 laps, very hard difficulty, same as usual, and Denny Hamlin's on the pole, so let's do qualifying and try to get a good starting spot so we can get the lead, pull away, pass some lap cars, and have a good time. Off turn 4, our first lap was pretty good, but this one's going to be a little bit better, and it is, and that is a 6th place. I think in the first one we got 3rd, so we were not like at a great peak of what talent I had before, but 6th is not that bad, so. And Gaines up there too, so that's pretty good. Where's Trix? Because he needs to stay in the top 20. 10th place, okay. Okay. Let's get into the pre-race stuff and more than likely win this thing.
The lights are on in Thunder Valley. We're getting set for the Irwin Tools night race here at the Bristol Motor Speedway. I'm Mark Arrow of PRN with co-anchor Doug Rice.
Traditionally one of the hardest tickets in NASCAR to come up with, the night race here at Bristol Motor Speedway, and there's great reason. When these cars bottom out coming out of the turns and you see the sparks fly, nothing else like it in racing.
The most recent winners here at Bristol include Kyle Busch, Carl Edwards, Jeff Burton, and Matt Kenseth. The crowd's on their feet. We're going green at Bristol.
Well, here we go. Just like that, the race is going to start 50 laps. Thankfully, we're on the outside, so I kind of had the preferred lane, but I immediately go right down the bottom. The field kind of quickly spreads out, at least right now, but yeah. Turn 3, they stop like usual. We gain a spot in the 5th, and looks like Hamlin will lead the first lap. We just doored in the back of Jeff Burton for no good reason. One thing that's very hard, and even I already got damaged now, so I can't even really do this as a fun random challenge, but oh my god, Boyer. Okay, well, he moved out of the way, thank you. One thing I always try to do back in the day was try to do like a try not to hit anything challenge at this track, and it's like I've never done it because this track is so bizarrely designed. And turn 4 kind of just creeps up on you. It's not modeled accurately at all. It's not even close. I already talked about that in the first time we were here. But everything about this track, it's like really one groove that works. And if you try to go somewhere other than that, it just doesn't like it. Like, even like in this corner here, like even though I'm on the bottom, it just wants to naturally kind of go up the track. You can keep it to the bottom, but you're going to lose a lot of time doing it. But as I ramble on about stuff, I mean, we caught up to Hamlin here and drove right around Kurt Busch like nothing. And Hamlin, he tried. He led a couple laps here, but that fame is now going to be shame as I drive by him. And that was pretty good rhyming right there. I had to think about it, but we did it. So now we're just going to pull away and hope not to have any lap traffic issues. But I'm sure we will. But for now, we'll make a nice little cut. Well, there's a little bit of damage to the car. Yeah, like I said, it's so hit the wall again. It's so difficult, man, to hold the line at this track. I mean, I've played this game since it came out, so I wouldn't say I have 8 years of experience, but multiple years, and a bunch of crap ton of hours, and it's still stupidly difficult. But it's okay. Just a little bit of damage. I'm very offended with the OCD going on right now. I always like my car to be symmetrical, and it's not, so it's bugging me. So it's okay. I mean, the field's pretty single file up in front of me for a while here, so that's good. But I'm just gonna shut up because there's really nothing else to go on right now. Just prolonging the length of the video for no apparent reason other than to get past 10 minutes. That's, I guess, the goal. Ooh, God, freaking Vickers just punted poor somebody out of the way. And why is Jimmy Johnson and Jeff Gordon 15th and 16th? That is extremely bizarre, considering that they always run well in this game. I'm confused. Well, there goes... we got axle damage now. That's, you know... I was going to try to pass him on the outside, and he just kind of wiggled up the track, and I just... It should happen, but it's okay. We got a 10-second lead. It's okay. I can lose a little bit of time. Wait, no, it was suspension damage. I mean, that's what I was trying to say about the red thing. That's suspension. Axle's like the tire thing. I know my car parts, kind of. It's so fucking hard to hold a straight line. Thanks, Andy Lally. Oh, that's a bad wreck. It's so hard to hold a line, man. I just wanted to move the controller just a little bit up, and it just went right in the wall. Oh God, this track is like so bad with that. It's just so it's shit. But you know what? It's okay. We have a big lead. We almost lapped the whole field. And I mean, we still got it though. I mean, even if it put us back at the tail end of the lead lap, I would be like 8th. So yeah, it kind of sucks right now. Oh wow, it actually sucks a lot because we have a lot of axle damage, and that's a problem. But we're gonna try to pull away though. I think we're still good, but we're gonna try to really, you know, just go balls out here for the next 11 laps. It's like I'm trying to frickin' like lose this race now. Now I have literal axle damage. Remember I was talking about that? Well, now it finally came true. Well, good. I'm glad the universe wants me to, you know, I'm glad they wanted me to know what that was. So that's probably why it happened. Karma for the axle, because I guess I got offended because I misrepresented it. That's probably why that happened. Oh, God, Robbie Gordon! What the fuck was that? Oh, I think I just got... I was just trying to let up so I don't, you know, go up the track and hit him, and then just Robbie Gordon just said, fuck it. Just ran me right over. And I thought somebody nailed me, but I guess not. But this is such a shit show. God, I try to be nice, and I try to, you know, give people room. And, I mean, yeah, I made it 3 wide, but I was... being on the bottom, being all nicey nice, and then that happened, but it's okay. We'll just pull away from them like we've been doing the whole race, and we'll be fine. Well, it's the white flag, and more interesting than the spring one. I remember I led 49 of the 50 laps, and nothing happened, and this one, something happened. I wrecked twice, and still won. I mean, that's more of a... If we had, like, a rank, in post-editor what if, do not even bother trying to, like, make a map, but just imagine, like, these are, like, good races. These are bad. And there's, like, a bunch of bad ones, and then the Bristol, this one was, like, that's, like, in the top 5, because it was eventful. That's how bad these races are, that even if it's just me destroying the field, even if one eventful thing happens, like, better than, like, 25% of the, 50% of the race in the season. Okay. Well, that's an interesting little thing to... put in the memory banks is if I skip to victory lane, it will quite literally skip me to victory lane, and there'll be no like, will Newman celebrate towards the fans or against the fans? Nope, nothing like that, so that's good. But yeah, this is not Cheers. You don't need a freeze frame when we transition to the next scene. But yeah, I don't even know what to say. We just kind of destroyed the field. I mean, there's really nothing much to it. You know, Truex 11th, I'll take that, but Hamlin led about 6 laps, 5 laps actually. I don't know what to say about that one. That was just disgusting. But obviously we're still in the points. We're still gonna probably make it in the chase. I'm gonna bank on it. And Burton's still still in second. And Clint Boyer is still out of it. Truex still should be in the top 20. He's actually 18th, so he's perfectly comfortable as of right now. So Boyer's on that like cusp, and Casey Kane's like 30 points to the good. So as of right now, Truex is going to be in by, let's see, 5-12. It's about 12. No, he's still good. 5-12, about 20 points to the good of being above 21st. So he's good for now. Next up is Atlanta, and this was back when they had it at this point in the year around like race 25 or so, and it's a night race. And have not really raced at Atlanta in a very long time, so I don't remember how they are. I remember very brake checky. I remember that much. That's, yeah, 33 laps, so it's a long one. So we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna do a little bit of practicing, and I'll see you all in a second. All right, here we go. So 33 laps, very hard difficulty. Did a little bit of practicing, and I think for the first time since maybe Auto Club, I don't think we're gonna actually win. Yeah, or at least you know, at a track that's not Daytona and Talladega. This is the first one since Auto Club, I should say. But yeah, let's get right into it. I don't think it's gonna be easy, so we'll just have to try to get a good qualifying start here, and I guess try to get lucky. I don't know, but it's gonna be fun. Off turn 4, it wasn't the best lap. Kind of went a little bit wide there, but it's gonna be a better time than the first lap, as that was 12th the first one and 7th in the second. That's pretty good. All right. Ooh, I don't know. I got a good feeling about it. We're on the inside too, so we can maybe get a good start here, but I don't think we can win. But man, do I feel I feel good about this.
PRN set to bring you all the action here at Atlanta Motor Speedway on a gorgeous Labor Day weekend. I'm Doug Rice along with Mark Garrow.
This track super fast and super competitive. The drivers can make passes right down on the yellow line and all the way up to the top of the racetrack. About 4 racing grooves. That's why the drivers call it a racer's racetrack. So it's no wonder guys like Carl Edwards and Tony Stewart have been the victory lane.
Also, should keep an eye out for Kurt Busch and Casey Kane. Pace car dives onto pit road, and we're ready to go racing in Atlanta.
Well, here we go. We'll see how this turns out. So 33 laps and we're 7th. Now the thing that I was saying before is they brake check a lot here. At least when on these initial starts when there's a bunch of cars around, it's really bad. So we're just gonna stay way out of their racing groove, and it kind of stacked up. But yeah, you saw what I mean there. Is we're just gonna go from wherever we were running. Door Harvick for honestly no good reason. That's going to kill our momentum a little bit. But P2, that's pretty good. And now the problem is we got to run down Gordon, and I don't really think we have the car to do it. I'm going to try, but I don't know if it's going to work. But right now, the best thing we can do, because this track does burn tires off pretty badly. Not as badly as like inside line 14 or 15, but it does it a pretty hefty amount. So we got to try to just hit our marks, just keep running some good lap times. We already built a 3-second gap to Jimmy Johnson. My God, that's sickening. And just not do anything dumb. Fastest lap that race. That's nice, but I'm going to focus here and try to hit my marks. Don't do that, whatever I did there, and just have a good time. About 5 or so laps later, and still in second. We closed the gap from about a second or 9/10 to around 6. So we gained about 3 or 4 tenths. We're still hanging on. We're pulling away from everybody else behind me. Now the other thing that could be a big factor too is lap traffic. That could possibly happen, is we're going to be catching them, I'm assuming, at some point in the race, because by the time we hit the finish line, they're not even, the last car isn't even in the middle of the back straightaway, so we're halfway there, a little more than halfway there of catching them. So that'll be interesting. Yeah, this is like pretty good shit, honestly. I mean, it's not a cakewalk. I'm actually really trying, and it's very difficult to close in on them. So I don't know. I think at this point we just got to put ourselves in position to be as close as we possibly can to him by the time he catches lap traffic and holds him up and all that stuff. And then we can maybe cheese a win out of that. That's about the only thing I can think of, as we actually got a whiff of his draft and the car didn't like that too much, and we lost a lot of ground because of that, which is lovely. A couple laps that went by, yeah, we closed it back up again. It's just so hard. The tires are really starting to fall off at this point, but thankfully it's only fallen off just enough where I can back up the corners a little bit and get a semi-decent run off the corner. So it's not anything, egregious right now, as we're actually close enough to the point where we can get his draft a little bit, but kind of push us up the track a little bit. And a little that bit of aero push didn't like that too much. But good thing is we're gonna catch lap traffic. It's gonna happen. I don't know at what point in the run it's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen, and we're within striking distance for stupid shit to happen, and we can get a win. I really if this plays out, it's gonna happen, and I'm gonna feel good. It's gonna be one of those better races in the season, because it's like actually hard to pass the leader, because he's like they're competitive. It's nice. Oh no. Oh god. Of course. That's god damn it, sucks. If it's another 7 car, we're gonna have okay, he just ooh. God damn it. There goes our race. It's done. Pack it up. We're not gonna win now. That lap traffic was the only thing that was gonna give us a chance. And now it's gone. Because the random stack up, it just didn't work. Or it didn't benefit in our favor, I guess I should say. So 12 to go. The car was, I was about to say, another couple of laps was about to start to fall off there and really lose it. But as I say that, we got the lead. So, I don't know. Well, now we're not going to catch any lap traffic. So it's just going to come down to skill. And it didn't like that corner, man. It just absolutely pushed. Maybe we'll get a good run off turn 4 and maintain the lead. And we do. Thank God.
Awesome work, buddy. You're making my life easy up here. Watch your tail.
Ooh, man, I don't know what happened. Those two got to racing, and that slowed them down just dramatically. And that's very, very freaking good, because now we built a gap. I can hit my marks. I don't have to be super duper pressured. I'm just gonna focus. I'm sorry if I'm not talking much. I just gotta focus. I don't know what it's been going on behind. I've just been focusing. But Montoya closed the gap about maybe 2 or so tenths. The field, like first to third or fourth, has just separated to such a disgusting amount. I don't know what happened to Jeff Gordon. I'm sure he's somewhere in the top 10, I'm guessing, but yeah, we're hanging on surprisingly. As long as I hit my marks and don't push up the track towards the wall, I think we got it. 2 to go. Oh my god, this is... The level of sweat mode is just through the charts. That was not the best corner, to be honest, but that was still pretty good. It was okay. Oh my god, I don't even know how to describe this. This has been... Maybe since Auto Club, the sweat mode has just been... It's at the top. It's got to be at the top. For different reasons, because more is at stake here than ever, but... We're going to be heading into the white flag here. We lost about another tenth there, so he's going to be right at our bumper, right when we get to line, if this keeps going at this rate. That was an awful corner. And I see him in the track thing in the bottom. Just got to get through the corner. Just got to get through the corner. Alright, he's going to probably duck down low, so we'll just defend that position. And park the bus a little bit. Oh, it's tight. No, it's tight. Now he's trying the outside line. No, not going to have a land of finish. Nope, it's my win. Eat shit. I feel so good about that. Oh my god. That was a hell of a... I did not have the car to win that at all, but we just cheesed it. Oh my god, I can't. I'm speechless. Well, that's kind of like sideways towards the fans, but that's not bad. That's, you know what, that's better than what we've seen in the past. So good on you, Newman. We'll check out the point standings and all that good stuff, and also where Jeff Gordon finished too, because I didn't see him in the top 3, so something stupid happened to him. Okay, he got 4, so that's not too bad, but. This is the first one since, oh my god, Auto Club that we didn't lead the most laps? Because we didn't lead any there? But yeah, Montoya was right there. He was haul ass. Truex 7th. Damn, good run for him. That pretty much puts him in the chase, at least at this point. So, I think he might be good because of the win at Daytona. But yeah, Jimmy Johnson 14th after starting 2nd. I don't know, that was very tense, my god. And Montoya moves himself up to 3rd. Busch loses a spot. Gordon's in 8th. Damn. And Jimmy Johnson, I think, in the top... Okay, he was 5th. But yeah, so Boyer pretty much is out at this point, unless Kane drops back dramatically and... Well, it doesn't... I mean, I don't know what I'm talking about, but... Yeah, Truex is good. He moved himself up to 14th. I mean, the man just all of a sudden is just on fire. He went from 21st, like maybe 5-6 races ago, now to 14th. Man, that's a hell of an improvement. That about does it for this part. Pretty damn. I didn't think I would say this, but that was again another very good part. Well, Watkins Glen wasn't much, and Michigan wasn't much, but we're 1 for 3, I guess. So that's cool. That was not bad. I don't know what more to say. It's just next part we'll head into Richmond, and then we'll begin the first race out of 10 at Chicagoland. I don't know how I'll do there at Chicago. I haven't raced there in a very long time, so I have no clue. But maybe we'll win, maybe we won't. I don't know. We'll have to watch to find out. Big shout out to my Tier 3 Patreon supporters, the Dale Reynolds, Weather Bros, KamikazeGames, Ronnie Lazzarine, Dave 500 Champ 15, Racing News Now, Alan Gray, Matthew Murray, and MotorsportsGames for your donation again. I can't ever thank you guys enough for your monthly contribution on Patreon, and all your support does me a lot, and I really appreciate it, and I can't ever thank you guys enough. That's it for me. I don't know what else to say other than that was a pretty solid part all around. So yeah, that's it for me. I'll see you all in the next part. I'll see you all later, and as always, have a good day, everyone.